to the podcast, where we help make international moves simpler, less stressful, and more predictable. If you're listening today, chances are you've already made the big decision. You're moving from Los Angeles to Australia. Maybe for work, maybe your family's relocating, or maybe you've been planning this move for years and now it's finally becoming reality. Whatever brought you here, congratulations. The hard decision has been made. Now it's time to make sure the move itself goes smoothly. Today, we're going to walk through exactly what you can expect from your first conversation with an international mover until the day your household goods arrive at your new home in Australia. Let's dive in. The first thing many people discover is that moving internationally isn't simply a longer version of moving across California. A domestic move usually involves loading a truck and driving to the new home. An international move involves planning, packing, documentation, customs regulation, overseas transportation, and coordination between teams in two countries. That sounds like a lot, and it is. But when each step is handled in the proper order, the process becomes surprisingly manageable. Everything starts with your moving consultation. Whether you live in downtown Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Long Beach, or Orange County, your moving company first needs to understand exactly what you're planning to ship. Some people are relocating an entire household. Others are taking only furniture, personal belongings, and family heirlooms. Every move is different, and that's why an accurate inventory is one of the most important parts of the planning process. Once you decide to move forward, your relocation coordinator begins building a plan around your departure date and your destination in Australia. One area that surprises many first-time international movers is the amount of documentation involved. Australia has strict customs and biosecurity requirements. That means every shipment needs an organized inventory and supporting paperwork before it leaves the United States. Fortunately, if you're working with an experienced international mover, you'll be guided through this process step by step. The goal is to make sure everything is prepared correctly before your shipment ever reaches the port. Next comes packing day. For many families, this is when the move finally starts to feel real. Professional packing crews carefully wrap furniture, protect fragile items, and prepare everything for the journey overseas. International shipping places different demands on household goods than a domestic move, so proper packing is an investment in protecting your belongings. Many customers ask whether they should pack themselves. While that's certainly an option for some items, professional packing can help reduce the chances of delays and ensure your shipment is prepared according to international shipping standards. Once everything has been packed and loaded, your shipment begins its journey. For most household moves from Southern California to Australia, sea freight is the preferred option. Larger households often ship in their own container, while smaller shipments may share container space with other customers heading to Australia. One question we hear almost every day is, how long will it take? The truth is that every shipment is unique. Shipping schedules, custom inspections, destination logistics, and seasonal demand can all affect timing. That's why we encourage customers to focus less on exact dates and more on planning ahead. Giving yourself plenty of time removes much of the stress from an international relocation. As a general rule, sea freight takes several weeks, while air freight is available for shipments that need to arrive sooner. For details specific to your move, it's always best to speak directly with your relocation coordinator. While your shipment is traveling, plenty of work is still happening behind the scenes. Shipping documents are processed. Destination agents coordinate custom clearance. Delivery arrangements begin taking shape. If you've selected door-to-door service, your moving company continues working even while your belongings are crossing the Pacific. Another important part of moving to Australia is understanding biosecurity. Items that have been used outdoors, such as camping gear, Bicycles, gardening equipment, golf clubs, or hiking boots should be cleaned thoroughly before packing. Australia takes biosecurity seriously, and preparing these items ahead of time can help avoid unnecessary inspections after arrival. Finally comes delivery day. After customs requirements have been completed, your shipment is delivered to your new residence. Furniture is placed where you want it, cartons are unloaded, and depending on the services you've selected, packing materials may also be removed. For many families, that's the moment when the move finally feels complete. If there's one piece of advice we'd leave with you today, it's this: start planning early. International moves involve a lot of moving parts, but they don't have to feel overwhelming. The earlier you begin, the more options you'll have, the better organized your shipment will be, and the smoother the entire experience is likely to be. If you're preparing to move from Los Angeles or anywhere in Southern California to Australia, now is a great time to speak with an international, experienced moving company about your plan. Thanks for listening. In our next episode, we'll head north and discuss what families in the Bay Area should know about shipping household goods from San Francisco to Australia.